Limit Break Radio. Limit Breaking News. LimitBreakRadio.com.
Hello and welcome to Limit Breaking News. My name is Aniro Grigori, and we're broadcasting this live on Twitch TV. I want to thank you for joining us. Of course, Limit Breaking News is our breaking news segment to cover patch notes and breaking news within the community. So I want to thank you guys for joining us. We're going to be talking about patch 2.3 content today. And joining me, we've got Kahlo. What's up, Kahlo?
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing? And we're also joined by Juxtaposition. How you doing?
That's Inspector Position to you, heathen.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So welcome.
And
Yeah. And what?
And don't be rude.
The Parasite. Juxtaposition's Parasite, everyone.
I know he moved out. He moved out.
Welcome. Oh. So who's going to read the items then?
I got that part.
Oh, you do?
He's referring to our chocobos, Lily and... Where did Chocobro go?
Chocobro? Hold on, guys.
Actually, we're not even showing the... we're still just showing the logo. So,
but they're still here.
Nobody's seeing this. You're talking about things that people don't...
Turn on the
still
video.
Here.
Well, no, I'm not ready yet. I'll do it when I'm good and ready.
Oh my
How are
gosh.
you not ready? You just came in, you sat down, you've been ready since the moment you got here.
I know, I look the most ready.
With your stupid hand on your chin with that fucking ugly-ass helmet which does not match at all.
No, you're all going to see this, and you should laugh at him and make fun of him and belittle him for having no etiquette whatsoever.
It's terrible.
I don't know what you expect out of me. What, you want me to be all fancy with your top hat? All right, let's show the stream.
First of all,
hold on, I'm not ready now.
Well, good job. You suck.
First of all,
way to be unprofessional. Juxta is unprofessional.
It is a gibbous. Thank you very much. And second of all, even Ron Burgundy dresses in a suit. Have some respect. Have some self-respect.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that hat is what slutty girls wear at, like a bachelorette party. So it's a mini top. It's a mini top hat. That's some shit that goes with like cabaret.
Suddenly, Aniro has a thing against slutty girls, but last night at the bar, no problem with him then, is there?
No,
Aniro?
I have a problem with you looking like a slutty girl. That's the problem that I have.
I have a scarf around my neck, and I have a pin.
Yeah,
that's not a scarf. That's an ascot, and that just furthers my point.
I am dapper as fuck.
Yeah,
you're
dapper.
Fred from Scooby-Doo. We established this last night. Juxtaposition is Scooby. I am Shaggy. And Kahlo, you have officially marked yourself as Fred. Way to go. Way to be the wet blanket.
Fred is the responsible one who gets everything done and doesn't run away.
I don't know that that's true. I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, we have an update to talk about, not Scooby-Doo trivia.
No, this is
what are you doing,
news.
Juxtaposition? Sit down.
I'm coaxing Chocobro. He's standing in the peas. God damn,
look, it's bad enough that we've invaded this poor lady and her children's house for our limit breaking news. The least we could do is not tread all over her fresh vegetables with our chocobos.
Well, then stop. God, you want to call me unprofessional, and here you guys are.
Hey, to be fair, they only just introduced the chocobo stable, so he hasn't had time to properly train him.
Hey, yeah, have you seen the fucking prices on the food?
No.
Fucking ridiculous.
I haven't.
$15K for a fucking Kakarot carrot.
It was 30 last night.
Kakarot carrot? What?
Kakarot. Will go down to Kakarot carrot.
Kakarot.
It's a crocker root.
Kakarot! All right, so we've got a lot of 2.3 to talk about today. We're recording this a day late because we decided to give ourselves a little bit of time with the update. last night?
Definitely not because people couldn't make it at all.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah, I was working for real life money, so I could put bacon on the table. Dicks.
So that's enough about Kahlo putting his bacon on the table.
Speaking of which, I'm not wearing any pants. It's liberating.
We won't even.
I'm not wearing underwear.
That's gross. You
No, really.
Free balling? Can we just concentrate?
This is limit breaking news. This is very business.
God.
If you just rotate the camera down so you can look under the table, you'll see. Come on, do it. Rotate the camera down a little bit.
He isn't wearing pants.
That's gross. Yeah.
You're not gonna show the viewers? They want to see.
There you
see,
go.
Look, Carletta likes bacon.
There it is. We got it.
All right.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Limit breaking news. Kahlo's not wearing pants.
Are you happy now?
Neither is Carletta.
Happy yet? Can we move on?
Yeah, we're good.
So yesterday, patch 2.3 dropped, and I hope everyone has been enjoying their time with it. Last night, Juxta and I streamed some the 3 new dungeons, as well as a Crystal Tower 2 run. Doing all of that.
All of them?
Oh yeah. We finished out. I mean, like we were streaming until like what, 3 in the morning?
Yeah, 3:30 actually.
Yeah,
it was long.
Yeah,
I had energy drinks.
It was a pretty serious session, but you can check that out in our archives at twitch.tv/limitbreakradio. Good times were had by all. Highlights for me included cum and getting cum everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we did that fight kind of wrong. You know those purple balls? You're supposed to slather the purple balls into the cum, and that makes the cum very small.
Oh, so the tiny effect works on the cum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So the object of the fight is to reduce the amount of cum in the room.
I see.
So by slathering it on the purple balls.
So it's a circle jerk, is what you're saying.
Well, no, the circle's not a jerk. It helps you.
Oh my god.
So if you want to see our very entertaining blind fights, by the way, we did not do an iota worth of research for any of these fights. You can go check those out, twitch.tv/limitbreakradio. But we're going to cover the patch notes tonight, and we're going to go over some of our initial impressions of the new scenario quests, the new Hildebrand quests. How many did you get? Any of the Hildebrand quests done? I know you were going to stream them today, Juxta, and it didn't end up working out. But
it didn't work out. No, like I was having a problem with the stream, making it not look terrible. But no, I haven't started them.
Not unlike a Nero right now.
Well, no, it was even worse than a Nero.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, right. So
really, his helm doesn't even match his body.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm in my inspector get up right now.
I see.
Yep.
Yesterday also FanFest tickets went on sale as well. I hope everyone got tickets that wanted them. I know that there was a lot of problems with the Eventbrite site that apparently Square Enix decided to use to sell the tickets. Some people getting locked out, and even a second round of about 480 some odd tickets that went on sale later on in the evening around 8:00. But I do want to take this moment to announce that Limit Break Radio is going to be out at FanFest 2014 this year in some kind of official capacity. So if you did get your ticket and you're going to be joining us out at the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, come find me, say hi. We're going to be planning a whole bunch of stuff around FanFest and delivering all kinds of content to you. So if you didn't get a ticket, if you were one of the unfortunate many that weren't able to get tickets and aren't able to join us out at FanFest 2014 this year, you're going to want to stay tuned to limitbreakradio.com for all of the latest. We'll have the latest announcements. We'll try to be live blogging. And again, we're going to be podcasting live from the floor. So if you're there, we'll have more information soon on how you can join us at this year's Fan Festival. So super excited for that. And I just got a piece of news today, and I don't, it's not really an announcement because I don't have anything to announce yet. I might, but I get to work with Susan Calloway, who's the vocalist on the Final Fantasy XIV intro track Answers, and I get to do that in 2 weeks. So, I mean, if nothing else, I get to snap a cool picture with her and put it on Twitter.
And you're going to have her sign my little notebook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I am going to do that. Do you want me to take that with me to FanFest, too? See if I can get Yoshi to sign it?
Oh, my gosh.
Yoshi.
I want to, you know what I want to do? I want to make a Yoshi t-shirt because I have no idea if he'll be offended by it or understand it in the least, but I want to give it to him.
Or like a cap or something?
Something, yeah.
A pin
A t-shirt. I like a t-shirt.
I think we could.
But here's the problem with a t-shirt. What size is Yoshi?
Tiny.
Tiny.
Give him a medium. Be safe. I don't know. Maybe a large. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that big of a dude.
You're gonna meet him. He's gonna be like 6 foot.
He's just gonna tower over me. Oh my god!
Just Google it. I'm sure it's on there somewhere.
He actually played basketball, but he got a career-ending knee injury before he could go pro. Decided to make Final Fantasy instead.
So anyway, we're gonna be out at FanFest. Susan Calloway. Those were 2 exciting things that happened. So there might be a Limit Break Radio connection with that in the future. There might not be. Stay tuned. Please look forward to it. So let's get into patch 2.3 content and patch 2.3 being dropped last night. And how do we want to break this up? So
it was more like last morning.
Yeah, and actually
waited till the nighttime to patch it, but it dropped before then.
It's not having to wait all day, because I remember it seemed like they would push Final Fantasy XI updates at really weird times, and you wouldn't be able to, the servers wouldn't go back up until 8 or 9 at night, and you'd be sitting there just waiting for it, and it didn't seem like you had to wait much at all for 2.3. So
I remember.
Nice job on the timing, Square Enix. Good job.
Yeah, good job. I remember I went to bed with my computer on, seeing if it would auto download, which it didn't. But then I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I could download it, so I did.
Yep, I downloaded mine before I went to work, so it was all set for me when I got home.
Yeah, I had set it to download while I was at work. So let's take a look at the patch notes, and we'll just kind of go as we read some of the patch notes. If we've done some of the content, you'll get some of our impressions of it so far. And the first big addition, a bunch of main scenario quests have been added. Juxta, I know you've been making your way through these. It seems like a lot of quests.
It is a shit ton of quests.
Now, how many hours? Are you done with them? Did you?
Yeah, I just
you just finished it. So how many hours would you say you plugged into them?
2, maybe 3.
That's pretty sizable.
It is very sizable, and there is a lot of voice acting, which
nice.
I love.
Good job.
I did them for about an hour last night, and I'm still only on the 3rd one right here, Shock and Awe, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll get to, spoilers, you get to Ramu, a little under halfway through all the quests.
Yeah, so there's a bunch after Ramu, right?
Right, and then spoilers, you fight him. And then there's still more, and I'm just expecting it to end. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, because with Leviathan, you fought Leviathan, and they're like, all right, guys, shit's going down. We're going to teach you to be ninjas and thieves eventually. Bye.
Yeah.
But not yet.
Not yet.
Right, there was all that buildup with the Sahagins and everything, so none of that here. It seems to, get a little bit straight to the point.
Or
just
have you done any of it?
No, I haven't. I haven't done any of it.
Okay, then actually, no, it doesn't. It does not get straight to the point.
Okay.
Yeah. It kind of starts out with, there's some problem. Hey, go do this.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else will take care of that other thing.
It's that's generally the way it goes. So,
yeah.
It's I'm in Thalia. I'm worried about worry. Oh, wait, there's something else. Go do this over in Ulda.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know, not quite as, I don't know. I the Crystal Tower 2 cutscene, for me at least, seemed to take for fucking ever.
No, it wasn't bad.
It was It was pretty bad.
I was trying to read it. It is like the thing. I wasn't like just clicking through.
Yeah, no,
all the text.
I read it.
Oh God, it seemed to take forever, and it just never stopped. I mean, you keep learning about the twins, and it's just like, shut up! I don't care.
I don't.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Twins.
Spoilers.
Twins.
They've been doing coil.
So yeah, that's the new Chronicles of New Era quest that have been added.
Kyle brings up a good point.
What?
Beat 6 fates you need gold for. Suck it up.
Wait, what's that for?
For CT1.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, I brought that up.
This is literally just
yesterday.
like some cutscenes.
Yeah, it's just one super long cutscene.
Yeah, it just keeps going, man.
Suck it up.
It was really boring.
Completion of Ifrit Extreme is no longer required to undertake Leviathan Extreme or Thorn March. So if you hadn't cleared Ifrit for some reason, I don't know. That seems like a kind of an odd change, but
well, it's because come on, Titan EX is still a huge roadblock for not good people,
right?
And laggy people. So,
so that's really the barrier for entry is Titan EX. I mean, because it just says completion of Bowl of Embers is no longer required for it.
Was Titan EX a barrier for you? No,
yeah.
once I got Titan EX done, it was like a day or two later I got Ifrit done.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So like you clear Titan and Ifrit, Leviathan and Mughal Extreme are just ready to go?
No. Leviathan and Mughal is ready to go from the start. You don't have to clear Garuda or Titan.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. I mean, technically, right now,
because the way they wrote it, it sounded like you still needed to clear Titan, which it would be like, what's the point? Okay.
No.
All right, that makes sense.
I mean, you only had to clear Ifrit EX, but because you had to clear the other two first,
right. Okay,
redundant.
I get it.
That's the word.
New side story quests have been added. Of course, the Hildebrand quests, and I don't know. Should we discuss the spoilers?
No, absolutely not.
No, you don't. Okay, yeah, it has been.
Here's a spoiler. There's another character coming.
Yes, and I was right. That's what I'll say about it.
Big spoilers. Actually, do you know anything about it? Like, I haven't found a picture of him.
I have. I saw it on Twitter last night.
Okay, so they do show him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. Okay.
New delivery Moogle quests have been added. I haven't done any of these. What's the point to doing them? What do you get out of them?
You get to unlock carrier ? And then as you do them, your carrier level goes up ?
Woo!
You won't like it because it's like funny quests stuff, quest text or whatever.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't like I don't like fun things. So
yeah, I think it's just like getting to know like other NPCs and they're kind of interesting. I guess that's not what I gathered from the first quest. So
okay. The new, I mean, I don't. What is the official name for the new Binding Coil? Savage mode. That's not bad. I preferred brutal, but yeah, it's okay. Savage mode. Coil has been added. You can unlock that in Mordona.
One thing I love, it's through the Minstrel, with the Ultima hard mode,
right?
Which really makes sense because technically you've already cleared the second coil of Bahamut, so it's already gone. You can't clear it again in the world like you can with the primals or whatever.
Right.
But now you're just like reliving it through the bard's expectations, which allows them in the in-game world to have you clear it again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I just like how they're actually taking the time and effort to say, hey, you've already done this, but you're going to do it again, but here's a justification for it.
Yeah.
Unlike in WoW, it's just like, okay, heroic mode, turn it on. Done.
Fair enough. Yeah, totally. I mean, I always prefer a justification, some kind of justification through the game world as opposed to just like, oh, new mode, click, click check mark for it. So, new side quests have been added simply to die for. You can unlock at Alis and Mordona, which...
That is to be able to dye your artifact gear.
Yeah, which, Juxta, you were telling me yesterday is incredibly expensive.
Yes, it makes you want to literally die from how much it costs.
So
wait, what?
But you have to buy mats to turn into some item that you turn into the NPC, and the mats are ridiculously expensive.
Or simply to die for.
Yes, to dye your AF.
And you got to do that per piece.
Per piece, and the body piece takes 2 of them. And each completed thing.
I gotcha. I thought you meant to finish the quest, because I just talked to a dude, then talked to the chick, and it was like, all right, you're done.
No. But each...
That's dumb. You should just be able to dye it like you would a normal thing.
Well, that's the thing. The in-game reason is he has to make it a different thing or something or whatever.
Oh,
but each thing is for what?
Nothing. It's just it's so convoluted and ridiculous.
So what you're saying is I can't just go and grab my AF right now and dye it. I have to take it to the chick, and she turns it into a new dyeable piece.
Right.
I think it's a dye.
Stupid. Whatever. But that's stupid.
Yeah. Each piece is upwards in $250,000 gil.
It'll come down in price eventually, though. I mean, it's just because it's a day after patch.
Like the Kakarot carrots.
Like Bird in Hand, our feisty little chocobo quest for raising your chocobos.
Which, by the way, you can unlock at Central Shroud at Luclois?
Okay, so I have a question now. What exactly, because I haven't actually trained my chocobo yet, I've obviously unlocked it, but what are we training them? Does it just give them more XP, or?
Yeah, I think it's XP.
Okay, it's just a different way to level them. That's cool then.
But they can't gain a new rank. They'll cap out, apparently, I guess.
Which is fine, because they just go out and kill something.
That's what you think. You're right, but...
I have yet to do the next one, though.
Gone to Pieces, yeah, you can unlock that in Oldat, the Steps of Thal, at Sigengot. Sintgot, yeah.
What is that? Is that something to do with materia?
I actually don't know.
That's desynthesis.
Okay.
Right.
I was actually looking for that the other day. So, all right, desynthesis then.
Yes. Yep. And then finally there's magic technical difficulties.
Magic technical?
Whatever.
Come on, Nero. You're worse than me.
Maybe if you weren't wearing that big fucking ugly helmet, I could read your notes better.
I'm gonna zoom the notes so I can see these better. Players must first complete the main scenario Ultimate Weapon quest and have the Magitech mount. What is this for?
That just introduces the new thing where you can... Certain mounts have abilities that they can use. Like the Magitech, you can fire the cannon.
Do you want me to demonstrate it? I can demonstrate it.
No, because then you'll have to go and re-summon and reposition Chocobro. He's already smashed.
But you can
keys.
you can pick that quest up at Slaffborn and Mordona.
Kyle,
God damn it, Kyle!
Damn it, Kyle!
Waste everyone's time.
All right,
there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah,
thanks. You just blew up this poor lady's fucking table that we've commandeered.
Why would you do that, you dick?
Wow, those are some resilient apples. Moving on.
Yes, moving on. I don't know what is Winebod's Riddles.
This is a new kind of, I like to call it hard mode quests, because basically, it's basically a quest that has no kind of guidance whatsoever. There's no journal entry, there's nothing on your map that points
it's like
to
an
where
old school FFXI quest.
Oh my god. So, you know what they did? They took our suggestions from that episode about questing.
Oh my god!
You want old world stuff? All right, here you go.
Here's one.
They listened to us.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even hear about this, but I'm kind of into that idea. So that's neat. Then there's
says right here, with no guidance from the journal or duty list, adventurers must listen carefully to the words of NPCs and decipher clues to determine their next course of action.
Oh yeah, that totally sounds like old school FFXI.
According to when I accepted the quest, according to the thing, it said, be wary of listening to fellow adventurers' guidance, because it can change based on from person to person.
I like that even more!
No way, that's awesome.
That's fantastic!
They need to definitely introduce a bigger quest line like this that leads to like actual rewards and stuff that people are gonna, like, really want.
Raging would be epic.
I'm so into that idea. That's fantastic. Put it in there for the people who want the shit. Great. I love it. The 3 new dungeons were added: Hullbreaker Isle, Tantara Deepcroft Hard, and Stone Vigil Hard. You can unlock Hullbreaker Isle with the quest King of the Hull. Good name, by the way. You can unlock that in Mordona at just outside of the, what do you call it? The one place, the Scion's place.
Rising Sun.
Yeah, that
Rising Dawn.
Sure. Rising Stone.
Rising Dongs. Okay, we'll go with that.
I said dawn, but dongs work.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, no, Rising Dongs. That definitely is the name of that place now.
Okay.
So, Tantara Deepcroft, this one's a little bit off the beaten path. Fapping the realm. You can unlock that with the quest Corpse Groom, and you can find that NPC.
Dick jokes.
Yes, Peo Rayo on the Ul'dah Steppes of Nald. And Stone Vigil Hard, you can unlock that with the quest Blood for Stone. Also, Mordona right outside the Rising Dongs. So,
Tantara, favorite dungeon.
Oh my god, the end of that is totally one of the greatest things that I've ever seen in all
Let me ask you
FF14.
guys this. Having done all of the new dungeons now, what do you foresee being the new Brayflox?
Brayflox.
Yeah.
It's not changing.
It definitely,
I don't think it's going to change.
I don't think so either.
What about, though, because obviously you're not going to get quick soldier through Brayflox. So out of these 3, which do you see being the one that is most speed ran?
It's definitely not going to be Stone Vigil.
No, Stone Vigil
is like...
It's not rough, but it's not, a lot more effort than it's worth.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of these mobs, like the trash packs, just have a shitload of HP.
Yeah, they don't seem to hit very hard, but they just don't die.
Yeah, they take forever.
So it's either going to be between Tantara or Hullbreaker.
I would say Hullbreaker, but the end boss kind of, I don't know, like it took us kind of a second to get through it. So, but I think
it was also the first time that you've done it.
Yeah, that's
you were blind as well. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it's Brayflox will give you 70 myth and 30 soldiery versus 15 more for Hullbreaker. I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna.
Yeah, I just don't see people speed running it. And
people would just take the extra runs in Brayflox over the longer but less runs in the new ones.
The one thing that I think SE tried to put in there to at least make speed runs a little bit more challenging was they put leg traps in on the ground for Hullbreaker Isle, which are great. I think that's a really fantastic addition. So
yeah, I saw them on the ground. I'm like, oh sweet, a leg trap. I'm gonna go step in it. And it stamped me, and I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. They found another one and stepped in that one.
Great.
So a bunch of new Grand Company quests have been added. So you can
There's actually only 2, but...
one for each. Thing. Yeah. So there's Let the Hunt Begin. That unlocks your marks. So you can go hunt some NMs, and then there's like Civilized Men and Women, which I don't know what that is.
Front lines.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep. Which is really fun. Surprisingly, really fun.
How many frontline matches have you done?
3.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, I got first, second, and third.
How long were you in frontlines? Like, how long was the event?
I want to say between 20 and 25 minutes. There was a victor decided. Maybe even less.
That's not bad.
Each match will only last 30 minutes at a maximum. Then a victor will be decided based on the points. So
how bad was the queuing for it?
Oh God. Okay. Well, think of Crystal Tower and how people will just randomly withdraw. Multiply that by 3 because there's 72 people. That's Frontlines. It's so bad. It's so bad that Square Enix is taking measures to fix it on Friday, this Friday, and next week.
Good.
So please look forward to it.
I'm actually surprised that they hadn't done something to fix that, even just with Crystal Tower through its duration.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah,
they might have been like technologing it or something, like trying to making it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know what I mean? Developing.
Like this little change here. Up to 3 quests will now be displayed when undertaking Beast Tribe daily quests. So
yeah. Spoilers, by the way.
Important developments.
Hey, you know what? Look at your reputation bar for the trusted people. You are now 0 out of 720.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Don't bother trying. I tried it earlier. You don't get rep anymore. For now. That's probably coming in
right
2.4 or something.
Oh, something else that I thought was cool. When you log in on the character screen now, it actually shows you your current veteran rank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it'll say, like, you've been subscribed for X amount of days, and you have X amount until your next level.
Neat. That's kind of cool.
It's definitely based on what you've paid for, though, not what you've played, because I've been 90 days since it started, when obviously it's been at least 2, so... So let's say I have 1 more day till my subscription renews. It's still going to say 90, but then once it renews, then it'll go back to 90 days again.
Fair enough.
Because I pay for 90 at a time.
Gotcha.
Cool. So this is a very small change, but the starting location, spawn points for enemies, and objectives for the guild leave from ruins to riches have been adjusted. So not like you really needed to know that because you were just going to go to whatever place it put on your map. Unhidden maps have now been implemented. Players may now, on occasion, receive hidden maps from treasure chests.
Whoa!
Excuse me, can you turn the camera so that you're not blocking us with the chat? This isn't the Nero show.
Yeah.
No.
Dick.
I was wondering how long it would take you to notice. On occasion, we'll receive unhidden maps from treasure chests discovered via treasure maps. Using these unhidden maps will reveal the location of treasure chests with even more rare and valuable rewards. Does anyone know what's coming out of these yet?
Maybe we would like to give you our opinion, but we're not even on camera right now.
God. Throw a temper tantrum, jeez.
No, I'm not. This is silent and peaceful protest.
Well, there, it's fixed. Shut up. Now talk.
I have no idea what's in the treasure chests.
I haven't seen any reports on this at all.
New minions, I think.
Rush Grass can now be attained as a reward from Time Ward.
What the hell is that?
Thank God. I love Rush Grass.
I don't know.
Is that the stuff that increases Chocobo XP? Because it would make sense.
No.
No? I don't know what the fuck it is then.
No, I don't know either.
So there have been some additions to Grand and Free companies. A new item is now available from Grand Company Quartermasters.
Apparently there is a Minfilia minion.
Yes, there is. It's they don't know where it is though. And Thancred and someone else.
The Thancred one, great.
So the new item is Reagan Pepper, which I don't really know what that does.
That resets your Chocobo's talent so that you can respec him.
I see. So it causes your Chocobo to forget things, much like Alzheimer's. I see why they called it Reagan Pepper. Okay.
Not true, Kotonini. If you... And this is actually, I've found where a lot of the growth in Revenant's Toll goes, but if you actually look up, they're now constructing a bridge over the top of it, and if you go towards the zone line to Coerthus, there's a lot of stuff up over that way, so they
Plus,
do actually add quite a bit.
There's that whole new Rowena's section.
That's what he's saying, or she. That he's disappointed in the fact that all they did was open Rowena's shop, and there's nothing to do in there. But
have you seen her shop? It's fucking huge.
It is pretty huge, yeah.
And you can get new Dieable AF in there for a modest price.
I just hope that eventually they will make it multi-tiered so we can go up and see all that stuff on top, and there's actually things in there, and it's not just, being built up for aesthetic purposes.
You know what I think they're building up to? I think they're building up to a fourth city-state.
That'd be nice.
That would be kind of nice.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Because things happen at the end of the main storyline quest. That's just like, I see what you're doing. I see.
Interesting.
But that's spoilers.
So, and I don't know if we should talk about this because it's kind of spoilery, but in a similar fashion to how we got a bit of a preview of the dual wielding class with 2.2 in the cutscene with Thancred and Ygiri, we kind of get one of these again in the Crystal Tower 2 cutscene. I think.
With a gun.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that may have been a preview for the gun class. And
I feel like you're stretching, to be honest.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like that's sort of the way that they're kind of dropping little hints. So I could be wrong. But I was right about so many other things. So
like what?
Like who joins for Hildebrand?
That doesn't count.
It so counts.
Okay, what else then?
The dual wielding. We were all right on that one. I mean, we were kind of we were in agreement, but
come on.
Not to mention that I don't really think that counts because they literally said, "Hey, we're going to teach you how to fight like we do."
Yeah, come on, doesn't count.
I'm going to go on record. That's my official prediction. So,
my official prediction is still chemist gun job healer.
Okay, we'll see who's right.
That's still my prediction. I don't think you're gonna be right.
See, I think they're gonna cap. I think that they're gonna move on the gunblade class.
Here's the thing that you have to take into consideration, though. They said that the gun class isn't going to be what anybody is expecting it to be, so I don't think it's going to be like just a normal, flat-out DD.
That's why I think it's going to be a gunblade.
No, but what does that say? No, it can't be a DD, because I think everyone expects a gun-wielding class to do damage, and they're coming out with a healer and a tank.
I don't know.
Look, there's precedence for chemists.
I think you could pull off. I think you could pull off
like a gun mage kind of thing. I think like Riku from FF10 with a gun as the healer.
In Final Fantasy Tactics,
then
is that guns with chemists.
Is that your official prediction, Kahlo?
I don't know. I think because I also like the idea of how gun mages in FFX2 worked. I mean, granted, they were sort of the blue mage class, but mostly with healing stuff. So I think that we're going to get some type of chemist/gun mage that's going to be a healer/support. That's my official prediction.
All right, we'll see. See, I think if it is the gunblade, that is a far more viable weapon for a tank class than a just straight gun.
I agree.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Yeah,
but then I feel like that's kind of silly,
oh my God.
though.
Wait, no, it isn't, because you know who would have a gunblade? A judge.
All the way back to this.
Wow.
Good callback.
I feel like we've come full circle.
So that is my other official prediction. Judge as the tank.
Okay,
Make it happen, Yoshi, just to spite a Nero.
It's dumb, but okay. Company actions have been adjusted as follows. A man's best friend XP bonus XP earned by companions has been increased from 5% to 10%. You guys are so unprofessional. My God, just moving all around the studio.
I'm trying to get my minion on the table, but it's not working.
Well,
yeah, he's hard.
You guys are terrible. And same thing with a man's best friend 2. That's a bonus from 10 to 15%. And a bunch of cost has been adjusted on those. Like I think everything has been reduced. So after changing Grand Company allegiance, the waiting period for another transfer has been reduced from 30 days to 15 days. And the Chocobo section, as well as the rights to Chocobo to stable Chocobos and train member Chocobos, has been added to the housing tab of the authorization window under rank. So there have been some housing additions as well. 6th Ward has been added to all residential areas. If you want to know the pricing breakdown, you can check that out with the patch notes. We'll have a link to that at our website at limitbreakradio.com. Players can now purchase private chambers in their estates. You just go into the room or the door that they placed in your estate, and you click it and tell it to suck $300 out of your ass. And
300,000.
300,000, yeah, 300,000K, or 300K. There we go.
Oh my God!
Shut up. 300K out of your ass, and you'll have your own private room. So,
fun little fact: in our FC house, there's actually a bookcase in front of the door, so it's like our private chambers are hidden behind the secret bookcase.
that's kind of cool, actually.
It is.
That's pretty cool. I dig that. And you can change the settings. You can invite people into your private chambers, do interior decorating, place furnishings, and so on and so forth. If you want all of that, if you want all of those details, we'll have a link to it at our website, limitbreakradio.com.
Another quick thing that I would like to express my distaste for is apparently if you put anything down in your private chambers, gone forever. So if you decide, I don't like them, and take it out, then it's gone. Like, you can't just take it out and, like, resell it.
Boo!
Which is kind of dumb.
That's dumb.
Yeah, and
I figured, like,
because let's say that we want to upgrade to a medium-sized house.
Right.
We would lose our private estates. It wouldn't move over, and you couldn't just take all your furniture out to move over. It's just gone.
Boo.
And with as expensive as some things are, that's so dumb.
Yeah,
dumb.
That's really bad. Really, really bad.
So now I don't even want to make a private chambers in case we do upgrade to a medium-sized one, because then all that money will have just gone to waste.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't think you'll have to rebuy the 300K, but all the furniture, yes. You'll have to redo all the furniture.
I haven't figured out how to put down furniture yet, so I haven't.
Oh, I just imagine, like, if we did webcomics, like, just Juxtaposition's just standing there in his room, like, yes, alright, good. And then it shows outside all the boxes, and he's standing in the door. Now, how do I get them inside?
This is...
So he just sets up on the lawn.
You can now place striking dummies on estate grounds. Multiple seating modules can now be placed in an estate. The following items can now be attained through gardening. There's a bunch, including caca root. It's crack. Geishel greens. All of the stuff for chocobo raising. Certain seeds obtained from intercrossing have been changed. Estate vendor NPCs have been adjusted as follows. Cooking ingredients category has been added to the material supplier, and the catalyst category has been added to the junk monger. Chocobo raising has been implemented, and as we said earlier, you got to do the quest Bird in Hand, which requires level 30, and have completed the quest My Feisty Little Chocobo, and then you can have access to Chocobo stables. To begin raising a Chocobo, players must first acquire a Chocobo stable, which can be purchased from the housing merchant NPC in any residential area. Once placed on an estate grounds, all free company members can stable their Chocobos and begin their training. So it seems like I haven't done any of these training mini games, but I'm interested to check them out.
I feel like no one has, because the greens to train your Chocobo are so expensive.
Yeah, I could see that. Your Chocobo, as well as those of your free company members, can be trained as well as stabled to earn experience points. Chocobos can be trained once per hour and will demand one of the following fruits or vegetables as a reward for their efforts. Cracker root, curial root, silcus root, mimit gourd, tata plant, tanta plant.
You're so good at this.
Pasna fruit? Pahasna?
Nero went to college for this.
Yes, to pronounce made-up words. And Thavarian onion. Whatever. Experience granted will be the same regardless of the item selected. Those stable conditions may affect experience points gains, and these fruits and vegetables can be obtained through gardening. For Chocobos that have already attained maximum rank, rewarding them with Thanavarian onion following training will increase this upper limit by 1. If you reward your chocobo with the same snack after repeated training sessions, that fruit or vegetable will become the chocobo's favorite feed. Your chocobo's favorite feed can then be used to grant beneficial effects when summoned into battle. You may change your chocobo's favorite fired by repeatedly rewarding your chocobo with a different snack after training.
So just
eat it until you like it.
Until he likes it.
You like it.
It's what we did with Dunkel. Seemed to work.
Juxta, we need to get together and train each other's chocobos so we can get the plumed barding.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now?
Train another player's chocobo companion 30 times, plumed barding.
I saw a picture of it. It's kind of lame.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Up with all the lame stuff.
I really want the Levin barding. I want that beard for my chocobo.
Maybe you should start by getting the Odin stuff first. Don't set your sights too high.
You're hilarious.
It's not that high. You can just go on the market board and buy it.
Yeah, seriously. That's what Juxta. How much did you spend on your Leviathan barding when it came out? 600, 700K.
Let's not go there. We have to figure out how you clean the stable. How do you clean the stable, Nero?
As you and your free company members continue to use the Chocobo stable, it will begin to accumulate quote-unquote dirt and grime.
Shit.
Yes. Stable cleanliness is reflected by one of three conditions, good, fair, or poor, which can be confirmed by accessing the stable. Keep your stable clean to ensure that your Chocobo training is effective, yielding the most experience. To clean the stable, access the Chocobo stable interface, select Clean Stable. And you must possess a magic stable broom in your inventory to make use of this option.
Which is expensive.
I think that's it uses a glazed nut, which is like 150K on our server right now. So
well, luckily, our FC owner makes those, and both her and someone else has it, so they'll be in charge of cleaning our stables.
Does it get used up? The broom?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, unless it's different. Maybe it's different from the minion, because there's actually a magic broom minion.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, okay. My bad. That should be able to be used, though.
Sightseeing log vistas that require fair or clear weather can now be recorded when either weather condition is met. The challenge.
Wait, there's a difference between clear and fair?
I guess.
Apparently.
The challenge log has been adjusted as follows. A new category has been added under PvP. In the line of fire, you need to participate in 7 frontline campaigns to be able to receive that reward. And line up, lead your company to victory in 3 frontline campaigns.
Which is probably going to be pretty hard considering there's 2 other teams.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The challenge log rewards for a wolf in your belly and thrown to the wolves will now be based on your PvP rank, which a wolf in your belly, 10% of your EXP till next rank, and thrown to the wolves, 15% of your EXP till next rank. The statistician can now be summoned to in-rooms using the Crystal Bell. Players can now enjoy mini-games in in-rooms using the toy chest. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
It's a little toy, literally a toy chest.
That's still.
I was excited. I was like, "Ooh, toys!" I click on it. It's like, "You have no toys." Like, I want to play.
Upon completing the side quest, a case of indecency, players will unlock the Parlay mini game. The following NPC names have been adjusted. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I don't know why.
Whoa!
Doesn't matter.
Archon into what?
Yeah, what does that say?
What's it
well,
say?
first of all, it was Acheron, which is like one of the very few things that I do know how to correctly pronounce.
He's in Crystal Tower 2 now. So
yeah, now it's Phlegathon.
Phlegathon. We have to click here for more information regarding the change. Hold on.
Oh yeah, what does this say?
Holy shit, we need to read all of this.
What is it?
The sad tale of Phlegalon and Acheron. Wow!
Holy
my
shit.
gosh!
Oh my god! Cool story, bro.
We're definitely not reading. We're definitely not reading that.
The sad tale of Phlegathon and Archeon.
Can we not? Let's just not. If you want a link to it, we'll provide one at our website or limitbreakradio.com or not. Dialogue spoken by certain NPCs will now change to reflect player progress. So Juxta is maybe that's where the blowing you comes from.
Hopefully.
The area name has been added to the following fishing message. You cast your line, and has now become you cast your line in the waters of Bloodshore.
Thank God.
Yay! New haircuts have been added. Woo! I kind of like the dreadlocks though. Those are kind of cool.
Those are pretty sweet.
If you're a girl,
I wonder if you can get. Can you get those as a guy?
Not as a male Mikote. We only have male Mikote. Only have the one way on the far right.
Has more than just those 4 been added?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
So like,
so if you're not one of those races, fuck off.
Exactly, you're fucked. Sorry.
Additional buildings have been constructed in Revenant's Toll. We were just talking about that. Rowena has been moved, and an Ixal settlement has been established in the Eastern Shroud. And the settlement's interior will not be accessible until patch 2.3. And that takes
interesting that they're going to be in the Shroud and not up in Coerthas.
That is pretty interesting. And that takes care of playable content.
Battle systems. The first thing we're going to go through is all the changes to classes.
Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yes, what?
I just want to make a note that Eastern Shroud, they're definitely not at that area in the Eastern Shroud.
They're in the East Shroud.
Yeah, I know. East Shroud, they're not there. So that's Lark's Call, and I went over to 24-22. There's nothing there.
Oh, so they actually...
So they lied.
Oh, wait. Maybe it didn't go over there. No.
So you're lying.
No.
Who's lying?
No, I definitely went over there. Yeah, I went down there, and it's like on the paths to Lark's Call, and it's not there. Unless their coordinates are wrong. But
I'm glad that we're spending a ton of time on this. Let's just...
Well, it's important
this
for
is
the next
limit-breaking
patch.
news.
Let's move on. Battle system.
Battle systems. Changes to Paladin. Sword Oath and Shield Oath will now no longer be lost upon incapacitation.
Same thing with Defiance on Warrior. Yeah.
For quite a while ago. Yep.
Right?
Same thing for Warrior.
Yeah.
White Mage Presence of Mind. The recast time has been reduced by half to 150 seconds, and the duration has been increased by 5 up to 15 seconds. Good news for Thaumaturges. Fire, Blizzard have had their potency increased to 170 each, and Fire 3 and Blizzard 3 have had their potency increased to 240 each. Black Mages, Apocatastasis, that weird thing. The effect has been changed to reduce the party members' magic vulnerability by 20%, which is down, and recast time has been increased from 120 to 180. Not that anyone ever uses that anyway.
What does that even do?
It increases, other than yourself, it increases somebody else's resistance to magic damage by 20%.
Oh.
So if you can be bothered to be like, oh, let me help the tank not die, then alright, cool, but I don't. Mana Wall, the effect duration has been reduced from 60 to 20 seconds, which is kind of but if you just use it right before you get hit, what's the big deal anyway? Arcanist's Bio 2 MP cost has been reduced, and for the Summoners, Aerial Slash casting time has been reduced from 3 to 0 seconds, making it an instant cast, and Flaming Crush and Crimson Cyclone has both had their impotencies increased from 105 to 110.
Woo! Big.
There is also a bunch of changes. The durations of the following actions have been reduced when fighting in the Wolves' Den or frontline campaigns, and it's all the different stun stuff, and heavy and sleep and bind. So basically all those kinds of effects don't last quite as long in PvP now.
Yay.
Good
change.
Yeah.
I mean, sleep going down from 30 seconds to 15 seconds, that's pretty big.
Yep. There's also quite a few PvP actions and statuses that have been adjusted for a bunch of different stuff that I'm not going to go through and read. So if you're interested in PvP, go check those out. Again, the link will be at limitbreakradio.com. New dungeons have been added, which we already talked about. Hallbreaker Isle, Temtara Deepcroft Hard Mode, Stone Vigil Hard Mode. And are these right down here under the entry requirements for Blood of Stone, are those the new gear sets that are available in dungeons?
Yes.
Oh, Bard is sweet as fuck.
And
it's the same as the Pugilist.
I really think that the warrior gear that they added is the best looking tank gear so far.
Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get that.
What's the middle one there? That's sitting
that's-
on the...
That's Pugglist.
Pugglist, yeah. With the eye
so
patch.
it's just different colored
It's a
ones then.
recolor, yeah.
Okay, that's not bad then. They still look pretty sweet, though.
Dragoon is pretty
It's
sweet,
not-
too,
it's
I've got to
not a-
say.
It's not a
Dragoon is the
complete
tank one.
recolor because they have different boots and
Oh, yeah, it
pants,
is. It's
don't
just
they?
a recolor, isn't it?
No, it's the same boots. They have the Bard one has the really frilly top part thing too, which is awesome, by the way. I just want to make it note that on our second run of the new dungeons, 2 pieces of Bard gear dropped, and I lost lot on both of them, and the second piece was a fucking body piece.
Owned.
just throwing that out there.
The Striking Tree is the name of the new Remove Battlefield, and that's obviously been added hard and extreme modes. Circus Tower, the next raid of Crystal Tower, which we talked about, has also been added. The party roll requirements are different from the Labyrinth of the Ancients, though. The parties will comprise of 1 tank, 2 healers, and 5 DPS. So
Right.
3 tanks are now out of jobs.
Dang it!
Womp, womp.
How am I supposed to read forums now?
I mean, yeah, well, it kind of shows because you don't have a fight that is sort of like a behemoth equivalent. Tanks stay much busier in Crystal Tower 2 than they did.
Which
I
means
don't-
that juxtaposition can no longer go in there and slack off.
I don't know
really-
about that.
It feels like a lot of the fights in Crystal Tower 2 are solo one-person tanks, and then maybe halfway through the fight they'll spawn a couple adds, and then that's it again.
Well, you also have to keep in mind that if something goes wrong and someone dies, then obviously you have another tank to pick them up. So
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, if
There's
you're just
still
saying
plenty
it.
of time for tanks to slack off. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, fair enough. Rewards are going to work out the same way that they did in the original Crystal Tower. The original Crystal Tower as far as this goes, but each party in the alliance will receive its own chest, the contents of which will be identical regardless of the route taken. Do they mean that Alliance A, B, and C will all get the same
No.
reward?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what that
And
root
this
thing is.
must be the gear, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. The monk stuff.
The monk stuff is
badass.
particularly cool. I really like the Dragoon. I'm not impressed with the tank stuff.
Which one's the tanks all the way over on this side? With
Yeah, the tank's
weird
all the way
shit
over
with
at the
hair?
right, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Obviously the best Bard hat. Look at that hat.
Yeah, that is
go
dat
away.
hat.
That's a great that's a
Dat hat.
Yeah, no. I could see why you would like the hat. Although I want to say that the most impressive is the Cilia gear.
Which is...
That's the one with the
Casters.
the casters, the one with
Okay,
the 3 heads. That's pretty
That's
impressive.
the one I was wondering about. Are those supposed to be heads? Heads of what?
Have you been in the Crystal Tower yet?
Not yet.
Oh, well, spoilers, all this gear is based off of the bosses
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
Crystal
sweet.
Tower.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And the heads, they actually move in Twitch.
Really?
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm into it.
Have you guys seen the augmented crafting gear from last patch? Like the augmented Saurian and Cashmere robes and stuff?
Whoa, that sounds like a lot like item stuff.
Sorry. we'll get to that. A 4th chest may occasionally appear upon defeating the last boss of Circus Tower. The above restrictions do not apply to that chest. What is in that chest?
Last night it was a
Minions.
minion.
Oh, it can be random things then, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minions in the furniture thing?
Oh, okay, yeah.
The second coil of Bahamut Savage has been added. I don't think it mentions the title that you get, though, does it?
What is the title?
I don't. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. So I don't know if it's a secret or if we could find it in achievements or what. But I'd like to know.
Yeah.
I think it might say it farther down. I could be lying, though.
Well, we'll see because we will get to some of the title-y things. But yeah, so
They also
clearing...
you had forgot they also added oil and sands to and the unidentified tomes. Thank you, Lalux1982 in the chat for reminding us as rewards for Crystal Tower 2. So all of those and those count towards your weekly gear lockout as well. So yeah.
No sands yet, though, actually. Just oil and tombs.
Yeah.
Unidentified tombs.
So as far as the Savage goes, you will earn nothing out of the ordinary for defeating it except for the achievement and the title. There has also been a lot of changes to what you get when you finish dungeons, since the 3 previously expert dungeons have now been added to hard mode, or not hard mode, but the high level roulette. Instead of giving the 45 seals, they will be giving 30 seals. This is cool, though. Upon completion of any of the following duties, all party members will now receive additional bonus mythology tomes if one or more party members are completing the instance for the first time. Wanderer's Palace, 30. Castrum Meridianum and the Praetorium, 100. Amphior Keep, 30. Pharaoh Sirius, Copperbell Hard, Hawk Manor Hard, 40. Brayflux Hard, Holly Tally and Lost City, 50. All of the trials, Chimera, Hydra, Battle on the Big Bridge, 50. Each of the primals, oh no, not each of them. Bull of Embers, Howling Eye, 60. The Naval, 75. Thorn March, 60. War Leader, 75. Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima's Bane, 75. Juxta was going on like crazy about this the other day. Oh no, that was Remu you were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, apparently that actually doesn't work. I didn't try it.
Oh, okay, never mind. But still, going in on hard modes, it's a safe bet that normally when you do a hard mode, there's going to be at least one person who's new to it, so this could be a nice quick way to get lots of myth.
Yeah,
and then if you do any of the extremes with a new person, 100 additional myth. Labyrinth of the Ancients, 50, and then all of the Coils of Bahamut, 100.
Yeah, so nubs are going to be in high supply. Or high demand.
High demand.
High demand, yeah. By the way, Kyle in the chat mentions that there are 4 titles for each turn clear on Savage. Turn 6 is Raphelja Rapier. Turn 7 Reaper. Oh, Reaper.
Reaper, really, a Nero?
Really?
Turn 7 is Mulsine Mauler? I don't know how to pronounce any of these.
Well, this is also under the battle stuff, so maybe if you would just give me a chance to get to it, we would cover it.
Well, we were just asking what the titles were going to be.
And we also said we'd get to them.
Turn 8 is the Avatar. Turn 9 is Dominator.
That's not Dominator. That's
very
Dominator.
not.
Oh, whatever.
Terrible.
You guys know I'm doing it on purpose now, right?
Oh, yeah,
a lot
I'm sure
of
you
other
are.
elegant tomestones that you receive from Dungeons and Trial have been adjusted as follows. Wanderer's Palace, Amphior Keep, Pharaoh Sirius, Copperbell, Hawk Manor, Brayflux, Holly Tally, the Lost City, those all give different amounts of soldier and mythology now, which if you go to the link, once again, limitbreakradio.com, you can see for yourself. They've also increased the rewards you get from doing the duty roulettes. Expert has gone up from 25 to 35, high level from 70 to 100, trial 70 to 100, and main scenario 80 to 110. So getting your mythology tomes is a heck of a lot easier now.
Yeah, they've definitely injected way more mythology collection methods. So
yep, and obviously
like
Go ahead.
I feel like if you do the duty roulette for main scenario and you have a noob in your party, that could be a decent way to get quick myth, because that's
definitely
210 right there.
Yeah, for sure.
We did, me and Ryuichi did high-level roulette last night. We got Hawk Manor, which is a cakewalk, and we had a new guy. So that was 100 from doing the duty roulette, like 40 from him being new, and then I think we got around 70 just from, like, adding all the bosses together. I jumped up from like 800 myth to over 1,000, so it was nice.
Right on.
Very nice.
Yep, obviously all the new trials and dungeons and raids have been added to the Duty Finder. The average item level for Duty Roulettes has been adjusted. High level is now 55 or above, and expert is 70 or above.
Nice. That's a good change. That is definitely, because what was high level before? Wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Wasn't it something low like 55? Because I'm pretty sure that was the item level.
It's 55 now.
Oh, it's 55 now? Oh.
I would guess. I mean, I would assume it couldn't be too much
No.
lower. It must have been like 50 or something before.
No, expert is
expert. Sorry,
70
70.
or above. Yeah.
70 now, yes.
Because I want to say it might have been 55 before, and you every once in a while you would just get ass raped with a scrub. Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't that they were bad players either. It was far too much for them to handle.
Yep, a few more things here.
Running.
Definitely when speedrunning, yeah. Bonus skill granted by duties below level 50 when one or more party members are new to the instance has been increased. When joining duty roulette as a party, abandoning the duty within the first 10 minutes will incur a penalty. but only the first player to leave will receive that penalty. But if your party contains one or more person under that penalty, you will not be able to register for duty until you get rid of them. Duties listed in the duty finder can now be sorted by level in ascending or descending order, so now we don't have to scroll all the way to the bottom for our dungeons.
Yay!
Changes to the join party in progress and language settings of the duty finder interface will now be saved. In the event that all party members are incapacitated during the following trials, players will now receive the power of Echo. So I suppose you no longer have to worry about doing the at least 3 minutes worth of fighting.
What? No.
No. They added the Echo to Leviathan Hard and Extreme as well as Thorn March Extreme.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. And they've also augmented the Echo in the Binding Coil of Bahamut.
Up to 20% now. Oh my god. Maybe I should do that now.
Yeah, we probably should. The item level sync system has been added. So when undertaking a duty utilizing item level sync, the item level of any gear exceeding the maximum item level will be adjusted accordingly. Unlike character level sync, however, gear parameters will not be subject to further reduction beyond that brought about by the item level decrease. Frontline has been added, which we talked about a little earlier today, and you can unlock that by doing the quest also mentioned earlier called Like Civilized Men and Women, which can be found at any of your headquarters for your grand companies. All kinds of things here, role requirements, entering frontline, rules of engagement. Go read that, limerickreader.com.
Okay.
Hold on, looking for the next one. Also, apparently now the limit break gauge will now deplete when parties are not engaged in combat in the front line or the Wolves' Den. Dun, dun, dun. The hunts. Hunts have been added. Woo! We were really excited about these, and there have been a little bit, I've seen already in shouts and stuff, some people who are a little disappointed in them. Essentially, certain monsters around Eorzea are now marked for death, and you have to go kill them. There are two kinds. There are your regular hunts, which are just average, everyday things that are running around out there, like raptors and chinchillas and what have you. And you can kill those indefinitely to build up your allied notes. And then there are elite hunts, which are basically your sort of enemy sort of things, which spawn different locations, different places, and those change week to week. And those are the ones we can go out with just anybody that you want, or even team up with people already out there to take these things down. And I think the biggest problem that I have just looking at it so far is a lot of the gear is in like the 1,000 range, like as far as allied points go.
Yeah.
If you go out and let's say they're like, hey, go kill 5 raptors. One allied note.
Yeah, the way you're supposed... I feel like the way you're supposed to get these allied notes, or allied seals, is not by doing the daily and weekly things, but just by going out there and finding them in the wild and killing them. If you find a rank S, which like requires like 20, 30 people to kill, they can give you like 200 allied notes.
Oh, so you don't have to accept from the hunt board to get... Okay, you can just be out and about and it pops and you can kill it.
Right. To be honest, ignore the hunt board. It's pointless.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then. Okay, yeah, see, I did not know that. Mm-hmm. So you don't necessarily have to use the hunt board. You can just go out and find rank A and rank S stuff.
Although I do want to say that the hunt board UI that they added is
it is really cool. Looking,
yeah, it's pretty good looking. I mean, it's a lot like the boards, or it's a lot like the book interface, but it's also it reminds me a lot of FF12 as well. Clearly, because the whole event is inspired by FF12.
Yeah, it also actually says here too that elite marks will obviously be rewarded upon killing them. Elite marks will yield rewards including Alagon seals, but as well as Alagon tones of mythology and soldierly.
Also, they can drop bloody something or others, like maps or something. Not maps, but something. And you can trade those into Riona's shop or whatever, and you can get sands and oils from them as well.
Very cool. And it says rewards from the hunts include weapons, armor, minions, sands of time, oil of time, and alexandrite. As far as weapons and stuff go, I tried a few of them on. They look pretty cool. The armor actually looks pretty decent too. But
yeah, the armor is pretty cool.
You can also buy your AF2 as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that way you don't have to, like, if you want to, get some more of the AF2 for, glamour purposes or whatever, you don't necessarily have to spend your hard-earned myth on them.
Cool.
Or front lines.
Or front lines. Yep. Oh, and actually, speaking of which, there, I think, right underneath it is the pictures of the new gear in some of the weapons.
Yep. Some of the gear. Each of the grand companies has their own.
Oh, damn!
What?
That sucks because you probably can't. It's like the gear that you buy from the grand companies, and you have to be part of that grand company to wear the gear.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Damn. And you know Limps is gonna have sweet ass pirate gear.
I'm so sick of fucking pirates. That's all they have. They have like 800 variations of pirate.
The fates Run Like a Flame and Taken have been relocated. With this change, these two fates can now occur at the same time. The chance of a fate occurring will increase the more time passes since its last occurrence, increasing the overall frequency of fates.
Good change.
Airman's skill, level 5 Petrify, will now affect all players in its area of effect, rather than only those facing the enemy. Bad change. Functionality of ground targeting on uneven surfaces has been improved. I hope that doesn't mean that Chimera Hill tactic doesn't
Ground
work
targeting.
Doesn't target the ground?
Well, when
ground target mode.
When you're targeting like meteor or something, and you like go over a bump, sometimes it gets purple and stuff.
Or the Bertha cannons.
Bertha cannons.
Fair enough then.
Or flame arrow.
Spawning locations of certain
or
monsters.
Shadow Flare.
Okay, great. Done?
What?
Are you done?
Am I done?
Yes, are you done?
Are you done?
The spawning locations of certain monsters in Corvus Central Highlands have been adjusted. Apparently they renamed Will-O-Wisps to Will-O-the-Wikes.
Oh, thank God.
Good. Greatest change of the whole update.
You can reset your Chocobo's skill points using the Regan Peppers. When summoned to battle, Chocobo companions will now receive beneficial effects when using the following fruit. Curial Root, XP up. Silcus Bud, attack up. Mimic Gourd, healing potency up. Tontal Plant, maximum HP up. And Pasana Fruit, enmity up. And if you use the favorite feed, it will provide similar effects. So if its favorite feed happens to be the Curial Root, you will get Companion XP up 2, and for all those I just listed, you will get basically a second rank of it, which I would assume is better. And a targeting indicator has been added for the following limit break actions: Sky Shard, Starstorm, and Meteor. Did we not have one?
No, it's after when someone else uses it, a like blue circle shows up where it's gonna destroy stuff.
Cool. And that's everything. Alright, so this has been Limit Break News, and we'll see you next time.
Items! New items have been added. View the new items. Click. New recipes have been added.
Where can they view the new items?
On this website right here.
Where are we going to have the link to the...
Final Fantasy 14.
No. Where can they find the link?
Our website, www.limitbreakradio.com.
There you go.
New recipes have been added. You can view the new recipes at www.limitbreakradio.com. New master recipe books have been added. After completing the quest Just Tooling Around, players can obtain master recipe books from Talon. That's our friend. Talon from Mordona at Roden's Tool. We know someone whose online name is Talon. The following name and appearance of the following items have been changed. Gladys and daggers and knives of paladins have been changed to actual swords. Frowny face. I like using a dagger.
I thought you hated it. That was one of your first complaints about Paladin, is that you thought the daggers were dumb.
Well, they are dumb when your only choice, but now that you have like giant relic swords, now I want to use a dagger.
Oh, you're dumb.
You're dumb.
Well, you're just being contrary.
You're being contrary.
Juxta, did you see your demon brick on the stream? It jumped up and then fell over.
He's trying. Okay, the following item names have been changed. Things that no one cares about. The class required gear to repair the following items has been changed. Ifrit's Blade, let's see. All these things that were from Primal Weapons, all the Goldsmith have been changed to something that actually makes sense. Players can now discard the item Wind Up Sun, but why would you? Certain previously unsellable items can now be sold. The selling price of the following items have been changed. For example, Chirigens have been changed from 35 gold to 107 gil. The arrangement of items sold from the following NPC vendors have been changed. Material supplier, all residential wards. Housing merchant, all residential wards. And kobold vendor, outer Lenosia. These are all really stupid. The following items are now available for Dina and Mordona. Sands of Time, Oil of Time, Wolf Marks.
Okay.
That's the stuff I was talking about with the hunts.
Yeah.
Like bloody somethings. The Calamity Salvager NPC has been changed as follows. Gear introduced during the Hatching Tide seasonal event is now available for purchase. Gender-specific gear introduced during seasonal and collaboration events can now be exchanged for gear of the opposite gender. If you make a mistake, you can buy the opposite gender. The following items can now be dyed. Artifact gear.
Yes, AF.
What?
No, I said your AF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
By completing the quest simply to die for, players can speak with Kakalan and Mordona to exchange AF along with appropriate augmentation item for augmented artifact armor. Unlike regular AF, augmented armor can be dyed of any color of your choice. Got a picture of a red monk and a piss yellow paladin. Great. A beast tribe reputation of neutral or greater is now required to enlist the services of the repair NPCs at beast tribe settlements. New items have been added to residential area vendors. You can go check that out somewhere else. Oh, it's seeds, I guess. The GP cap when affixing material to accessories item level 55 or above has been increased. Desynthesis has been implemented. Players can acquire the desynthesis skill by completing the following quest. Gone to Pieces in Ulda, Steps of Thal. NPC Sind Goat. And you have to complete the main scenario quest, Life, Materia, and Everything. Desynthesis is a crafting ability that reduces items into their constituent parts. Desynthesis can be used on a number of different items, including equipment, housing, furnishings, and fish.
Fish.
Desynth the fish into
Guts.
Gross.
And then resynth it.
Frankenfish.
Put it back together. Kill me now, glub glub glub.
Using desynthesis. Each crafting class has its own desynthesis skill level, which affects your chances of successfully breaking down an item, as well as the materials yielded if you succeed. In patch 2.3, desynthesis skill is independent for each class, with a maximum level of 100. However, there is a skill point maximum of 300 that applies to all classes combined. So you're going to have to choose which synthesizing skill you want to focus on.
Ugh, that's stupid. FF11 crafting all over again.
Yeah, where do you want to specialize in?
Ugh. I feel like you'd want
Cook.
to be...
Culinarian, that's what you want to specialize in.
Why?
Desynthesize the pie. Make it not a lie. Or wait, you would make it a lie, because you do that. Retrieving items. Desynthesizing an item will primarily yield the raw materials used to create the item. On occasion, players will also receive special items that can only be obtained through desynthesis.
Which seems like it's those glowy weapons.
Yeah, that's something that I'm wondering about. Like, does that mean that, like, if I desynth, let's say I take an Ifrit's bow, because that looks like part of an Ifrit's bow, and I'm desynthesizing it, and it's like, hey, how about instead of breaking this down, I turn it into a sword?
I think it's more like, hey, I don't want this bow anymore, blow it up. Oh, now you have an Ifrit's charred testicle, and you can put that into an Ifrit's sword, and now your Ifrit's sword now glows with the fury of testicles.
Is it
That
is
that's
is that just a glowy version of the normal Ifrit sword, or is that just a totally different, like a whole new sword?
I think it's the same sword but glowy.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea because I haven't really seen them.
I don't recall. It's been a long time. I don't ever see anyone with them, so.
Well, that's because you have to desynthesize. Well,
No. The
original.
originals. The originals.
Oh. Well, I mean, it works with the Mogbo. I know that, and it has like little musical notes and stuff. I want to get that for my cool.
I wonder if this is the way that you get the augmented, like the augmented Saurian and Cashmere robe, which is basically the exact same thing. So for example. Take a look at what I'm wearing now.
Well, because the guy in the screenshot is wearing all the heavy Allegan stuff. So I mean,
so this right here, you can get the augmented version of it, and basically what it does is it has like these runes spiraling around the shoulder part that are like glowing, and it looks really fucking sweet.
Ooh, that is.
Everyone should go straight to the auction house right now, the auction board. And whatever your class is, they have them for each of them. So just look up body armor, and at the very top, augmented something or other, and try it on. They look sweet.
I think those require like a demi-materia or some fucking shit to craft. Which may come from that new retainer venture, maybe?
Ooh, okay. I need to get on it then, because this is the cashmere robe that casters would get. So it looks the same, except you have these runes that are literally spiraling around your entire upper body, and there was actually one up for sale for 2.2 mil.
You should have bought that.
2.2, not if it's going to possibly go down, because remember what those Mind Flayer pets were like at first, and now, now they're like 7K.
Everything will go down in time.
We'll wait and see, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait and see.
Get back into professional mode.
Because we're professionals. The order of certain recipes displayed in the crafting log interface has been adjusted. New items have been added to gathering points. Mine are the Antumbrial Rock, Raw Diamond, Raw Emerald, Raw Topaz, Raw Iolite, Raw Sapphire. And for Botanist, Redolent Log, Bamboo Stick, and Waterfowl Feather. A new action has been added for Fisher. Release at level 22. Unhook a fish, including all those of the same type subsequently caught at your current location, and release it back into the wild. Auto throwaway fish for Fisher. Yes. Sure. New big fish have been added to 50 fishing spots ranging from level 20 to 45. Previously unmoochable fish can now be used for mooching. Mooch. A new mount from Ramu Extreme Mode has been added. It's a horse. It's purple. It's got lightning feet.
For all you bronies.
Friend of mine, who is a chick, is absolutely like livid because she just wants a pony so bad, and they're all put in these. Is that a Nero riding it?
Yeah.
Similar to my character model, not the same.
But yeah, she's upset to say the least.
Wait, what? She wants a pony?
Yes. She wants these sparkling, glowing unicorn things,
so
but she can't get them.
Why?
Because it's like a 1% drop out of extremes, right? And then you're not even guaranteed to get it.
Right.
I don't think they're unicorns. I don't see a horn.
Oh, well, still, they're sparkly ponies, and they are pretty sweet looking. That one's probably the coolest.
Weird horse birds.
Horse birds.
Alright, new minions have been added. An
look at that little thing!
Anatomically correct succubus right there, and a little nutkin from Final Fantasy V. I know that little nutkin comes from the new map rewards, I believe.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
That means it's going to be like 3 mil forever.
Or just do maps. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Have you ever done a map before?
No, because to get the good ones, like
Yudva took me on a map hunt.
Yeah, I've done it once too, but to get the good ones, like the Bluebird, you need like an entire full party. It's just too much work.
Wow.
Too much work.
New achievements have been added. There's frontlines, new titles.
You should just go over what the new titles are, because some of them are pretty cool.
Let's see. New title, Frontline Forerunner. Storm Warsteed. Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, holy crap. Each of these new mounts for doing frontlines, there's a different one for each of the grand companies. Storm Forerunner, Serpent Forerunner. Oh, that's weird. Flame Foreskin. That must be a typo. Let's see. Drone Sniper, Helidrome Hero, Hunter for Hire, Seeker of Fortune, Season Tracker, Bounty Hunter. That's a pretty cool one.
Bounty Hunter's a pretty cool one, yeah.
Soldier of Fortune, Captain of the Hunt, Rafacelia Raper, Melusine Mauler, the Avatar, and the Dominator. Oh, a new title, Defender of Eorzea. Hold on one second here.
This is probably just through the storyline.
Yeah.
He's
There we
checking
go.
to see if he has it.
Defender of Eorzea, that's me. Actually, you know
No
what?
longer the warmonger, huh?
I got a better one. Hold on. There we go.
You know the stream
Postman.
can't see it because I don't have.
Well, I'm kind of
the
relying on
UI
Kahlo
turned
to
on.
say it.
Yes, it's the Postman.
The Postman. Isn't there like the Postman cometh?
No, the postman always rings twice.
Whatever. The Disassembler, Bearer of the Coffer, and that's it.
Plumed barding. It's like-
That's not a
That's an
title,
item.
Oh,
That's an
okay.
item.
Item.
I see. Lol.
Good job.
Nothing that good. I don't like any of those titles. Nothing as good as the Meat Axe.
Go away.
You're so terrible at everything.
Fail at life.
The following trials and raids will now count towards certain achievements that require the completion of high-level full-party duties.
Basically everything that should.
Let's see, we got Garuda, Ifrit, Titan, Ramu, Thorn March, all the extremes, and all of the coils except for turn 3, because why did Square Enix make that?
I think that's their question anymore. Like, why did we make this?
It says, as new duties are implemented and the difficulty of pre-existing duties is adjusted, the requirements for these achievements may be adjusted with each patch. So if you want to get high-level gear and breeze through these easy mode extremes, may not happen.
To get your bear and lion.
May not happen. Retainer ventures have been adjusted as follows. A new exploration has been added for all retainer types. It is... yeah, it's level 8. With the addition of the new exploration, the requirements for Highland Exploration 13, Woodland Exploration 13, and Waterside Exploration 13 have been eased. New items can be obtained through quick exploration,
And this next one is the best one.
retainers will now occasionally use the /yes emote when returning from a venture.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The search for item subcommand will now display search results for NQ and HQ items separately. Is it search for item subcommand? When putting up items for sale on the market, a message will be displayed when prices are adjusted to prevent exceeding the GIL limit. Because a lot of people have that problem.
We know someone who might eventually have that problem.
When exchanging Allegan tombstones of mythology or soldiery for an item, a confirmation window will now be displayed, listing the desired item and the number of tombstones to be exchanged. The lotting window will now indicate when an item has a lotting restriction, such as in Crystal Tower. The preview command has been added
good quality of life change.
Yeah, just so you don't fucking forget and get a Celia's Belt of Healing.
Exactly.
The preview command has been added to the gear set window, allowing players to preview the appearance of a selected gear set.
Why? Just put it on.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta preview it first. When equipping a gear set containing an item you possess 2 or more of, bound items will now take priority when equipping gear sets. The main menu has been changed as follows. There is a mount guide and minion guide.
Which are pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I
like
noticed
the
those right
pictures.
away. They were pretty awesome.
Wait, hold on. Why would you notice it?
Yeah, why would you notice those at all?
Because there was a green dot on the menu.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
what's that?
Yeah, that's
Hey.
exactly what it made me do. Like, what the fuck? Good job, Square Enix. You made me notice something that I would have otherwise never given a shit about. So
That'll teach you.
no, I think that says that they did their job well. Good job.
Wow. Logs category has been adjusted. A green marker will now be used to indicate when new categories have been added to the main menu.
No, there you go.
Update notifications for new game features will now be displayed in certain locations after each patch release. This notification will only appear once. The character interface has been adjusted as follows. Hovering the cursor over the Disciples of Hand on the Classes tab will now display the desynthesis skill of that class. Classes that have reached level 50 will now appear orange in the Classes tab.
They are.
And it will drive you insane when you have white numbers in there to further your ADD.
Hey, to be fair, though, you're really close to having all 50s.
I
didn't realize
OCD.
how close you were today.
OCD, that's what I meant to say. Yep.
OCD.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm only missing Conjure and Thaumaturge.
Which are 36 and 37. So, in the Matt's Cap race, you're going to win.
Why is everything a race now?
Yeah, seriously.
But it's just friendly competition.
Says the guy. Says the guy who was like, "No, I don't want to do racing."
I didn't want to make a wager.
No, you definitely said you were not racing.
Because
Yeah.
I assumed that a wager was going to be...
Oh, so are we? What's the
so
wager
we're racing
in the job? What's the wager in the job? Matt Cap hunt.
There isn't one.
So we're not racing then.
Oh, so it can only be a race if there's a wager?
That's what you implied.
That's not what I implied. I implied
No,
the reason
that is
I
exactly
didn't
what you
wanna race
implied because you said there was no race on the show. Go back and listen to the show.
For the reasons that I am saying now.
Go back.
That's the reason I said no race.
No, listen to the show.
Yes.
No, listen to the
There's
show.
nothing to do with it.
No.
You fail hardcore. Me and Nero in agreement.
Backtracking.
Yeah,
moving the
goalposts.
Yeah,
This is backpedaling to an epic degree.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah.
Totally. Allied seals are now displayed in the currency tab. I have 2.
Oh yeah, when I unlocked it, they're like Allied seals now. I'm like, oh, good old Square Enix. Look at all these currencies that we have now.
Yeah. Well, just wait, they'll add Zenny and notes.
Currencies.
And
so many currencies.
Krur.
Yep.
Krur.
Krur. Yep. That'll come back.
I'm eagerly awaiting.
They should just put ventures under there too.
Why not?
Yeah, seriously.
Why not?
Assholes.
Fuck it.
Assholes.
And Geiso greens. That's a currency too.
And you know what? All of the different dark matters and catalysts, those should all just go underneath there.
And
my grilled dodo and jack-o'-lanterns, those should be a currency.
Allegan X-Pieces, those should be a currency. Wait a minute, those are currency. Square Enix, what are you doing?
I have one Glade Cottage Roof composite. I feel like that would be way better spent under the currency tab.
Oh gosh. All right. But okay, well, let's keep going. The number of items displayed at once in your personal and retainer inventories has been increased.
Yay!
The option to expand your inventory display can be found under the inventory settings and under the character can be found under the inventory settings on the character tab under the control settings in the character configuration interface.
Good job.
You get that?
No. But
why'd they say it in that order? They're going backwards. They should go whatever.
But it's a good quality of life change for sure.
Yeah. I open my inventory and I see all 100 slots.
Yay.
Hooray. For easier distinction between personal inventory, retainer inventory key item, and active help windows, their colors have been adjusted.
Another great change.
Really? I can't really notice or tell.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm like,
hey, wait a minute, no, it
retainer
doesn't.
Stuff.
I have key items open and it's still the same color.
No, key items should be like vaguely reddish.
It's definitely not. Those assholes.
Let me see. Nope, same exact. Oh wait, no, he's right. It has a slight red tint to it.
Yeah. No, not my screen. Is yours an expanded inventory?
No, it's not even expanded.
Oh well, try expanding and then opening it.
I don't want to.
Because it has the crystals in there too. We're getting sidetracked here.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
We're losing viewers.
The companion interface has been changed, including the addition of action, skills, and appearance tabs. Chocobo's favorite feat will be displayed under the Actions tab. The current color will be displayed under the Appearance tab. That's coming in 2.35. An online status new adventure has been added. Players whose total playtime is under 40 hours will get a little sprout next to their name.
Nice.
Recommendations window will now display quests in progress available in your current area. Gear effects will now be displayed when viewing your character, so your relic weapons will now be shiny in the character window. Options available under the PvP objective recruitment criteria interface of the party finder have been adjusted. The number of say, yell, shout, or tell messages that can be sent per second has been limited. Fuck you, guild sellers. Text entering the log window will not be interrupted when a new window appears on the screen. Enhancements from Food and Free Company will no longer be displayed on the party list. Players can now display their target's remaining HP as a percentage. On the
change.
target and focus bar.
Good change.
How do we do this? I need to fix this. How do you do this? To view enemy percentage, select display target's remaining HP and percentage under the Hub tab. HUD tab, UI settings, character configuration. Alright, character configuration. What's next? UI settings. Where's that? Right there. HUD?
Yes.
There it is. HUD. Very bottom. There we go. Ooh, display only detrimental effects you can inflict? Nah, I don't want that. Okay.
Juxta sets his settings live on Limit Break Radio.
Breaking news. The size of graphic text has been adjusted when using extremely large aspect ratio.
Okay.
Players can now interact with NPCs while mounted. It will dismount you.
Oh, good.
Okay.
God.
Okay. All right. I was going to say that's
no. Good
If
change.
it auto dismounts those, that's nice.
Yeah.
Would you not want it? What? What's your reasoning, Kahlo?
No, I meant if you could talk but it didn't dismount you, then people would just stand all over NPCs like on a fucking behemoth.
Okay.
Yeah, that would get kind of annoying.
Gotcha. Okay. Good call. Certain mounts can use special actions. Magitech Explode, Goobu Sneeze, the Drakes Breathe Fire. Cool stuff. Entering a boss area, the camera will no longer be obstructed by the barrier sealing the area.
Excellent.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, seriously.
Bane of all tanks. Oh, thank fucking God again. Rainy weather will now display splash effects when the rain hits the ground.
Woo!
I saw that. It was really cool.
My immersion.
I was totally immersed last night when I saw that. It was like I was right there.
Getting wet. Because I was wet. Wait. Alright, new text commands have been added. Read those at www.limitbreakradio.com. When using the chat log, text command, font size, and time subcommands can now be set for individual tabs. Character names can no longer be used when designated enemy targets with text commands in the Wolves Den or Frontline. Text commands, fucking text commands, no one cares. Oh, God, text command. There's new options available in the keybind interface. Go check that out. Yeah. New phrases added to auto-translate, such as high level or war bear.
My favorite, we're chewing the fat.
We're chewing the fat.
That was great.
Oh my God. Please ignore that.
I like these additions.
Yeah.
Good.
New music has been added. You can see your remaining subscription days from character selection screen. Game launcher change has been followed. Time and date will display differently for each language. Yeah. Resolved issues.
No!
Read them.
Yeah.
There's a few things that I want to read now that I just found.
At limitbreakradio.com.
There have been a bunch of new fish added. This is my favorite one. The Vip Viper, a king among black eels and lord of the waters of the upper Hathovia River. Some claim that jerking up, down, left, right on one's pole increases the chances of landing this slippery specimen.
I like that a lot. That's great.
Or there was another one, Dirty Harry, a king among indigo herring. Go ahead, make his day.
Good. Oh, yes. I dig
And
it.
there's a bunch of them like that. It's so hilarious. The Terpsichorean, a king among mitten crabs. When given the opportunity, he will quite literally cut a rug.
The other ones were better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. Lols.
So,
Right,
if
we've
you
also
want...
got
Oh.
we've also got a list of new items. The
No.
Ramu Extreme items or weapons, item level 100. Cool.
Yay.
I was actually looking for that. I think Ramu Extreme also drops rings.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
I don't
Is
know.
that right? Yeah, Judgment Ring of fending, slaying, aiming.
Ooh, weapons
Item-
and rings?
Actually,
Yeah,
I
item
could
level 100.
totally use that ring now that I think about it. Totally.
Totally.
Big Viper, Worm of Nim, Green Jester, King Among Clown Loaches.
Okay, so that's everything.
Yep. Thanks
Wrap it
for
up, Nero.
thanks for joining us for Limit Breaking News. I hope that you're enjoying patch 2.3 and that if you have unsubbed, maybe this will make you want to resub. Checking out this latest update. It is a good update.
There is going to be a free
lots of stuff to do.
weekend.
Oh, is
Free
there?
weekend coming. Yeah, I'm
didn't
not
know
sure.
that.
I think it's like the 11th, maybe. Probably the weekend. Yeah, I don't know.
So if you left Eorzea and you'd like to come back, or if you just want to try it free for a week, I guess check out the free weekend, weekend rather. And I think that just about does it here for us at Limit Breaking News. Thanks for checking us out on kind of short notice here on a Wednesday evening. FanFest 2014 Limit Break Radio is going to be out at FanFest this year. If you picked up your tickets and you're going to be joining us out at the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, you will be able to see some of the Limit Break Radio crew. We're going to be planning a couple of cool things. We're going to do a show live from the floor or somewhere in the event, and we'll have more details on that coming up at limitbreakradio.com. So I want to thank Juxtaposition and Kahlo for hanging
You're
out.
welcome.
You're welcome.
For hanging out with me and doing Limit Break Radio or doing Limit Breaking News this evening. So thanks, guys.
Despite you being a completely unprofessional peasant.
Yeah.
Look at this. You brought a blood-soaked axe to the news table. What the
You
fuck?
suck.
It's your opinion, not mine. Anyway, that's going to do it here for Limit Breaking News. Check us out on the web, www.limitbreakradio.com. If this is your first time checking out Limit Break Radio on twitch.tv, thank you for checking us out. And if you want to check out plenty more episodes, you can do that at limitbreakradio.com. Make sure that you subscribe to us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/limitbreakradio. Follow us on Twitter. That's at limitbreakradio. And like us on Facebook, facebook.com/limitbreakradio. If you've got any questions that you want to ask the Limit Break Radio crew, make sure to send your email to hosts@limitbreakradio.com. We do have our next show scheduled tentatively for July 19th at 3:00 in the afternoon. So I'd like to invite you to join us for the next live episode of Limit Break Radio, episode 8. Once again, that's going down July 19th at 3 p.m. And we'll be taking your calls, reading your emails, and having a whole bunch of fun. We'll be talking a lot about 2.3, getting a bit more in depth on what we've been doing with the new content, what you've been doing with the new content. Remember, you can call the show, just pick up a Skype account, or you can just pick up the phone and dial us at Limit Break Radio. So join us next time on July 19th at 3 p.m. for Limit Break Radio Live, and visit limitbreakradio.com for all the latest on Limit Break Radio. I'm Aniro. Keep listening.